before we discuss the sulci and gyri on the surfaces, we shall first discuss the lobes. So the lobes of the cerebral hemisphere. As we have already discussed, there are mainly 4 lobes, that is the frontal, parietal, temporal and occipital. So how do we identify the lobes, or how do we divide the lobes? So the lobes are divided by the 3 main sulcus, that is the central sulcus, lateral sulcus and parieto-occipital sulcus, and also we will be drawing 2 imaginary lines in order to separate these lobes. So if we come over here, okay, so yeah, this is the central sulcus, okay, this is the central sulcus. So we shall be following this. This is the central sulcus. We have drawn one of our main sulcuses. This is the lateral sulcus. So now can you tell me which part? This is the posterior rim of the lateral sulcus. Okay. The third one is the parieto-occipital sulcus. So this is the parieto-occipital sulcus, right? This is the parieto-occipital sulcus. Okay. And now 2 imaginary lines. So this point, it forms a notch. So this is known as the occipital notch. Now we will be drawing a line from the parieto-occipital sulcus to this pre-occipital notch. This becomes our first imaginary line. And now we will be drawing our second imaginary line. So it extends from the posterior rami of the lateral sulcus to the first imaginary line. So this would be our second imaginary line. Okay. So now we can easily classify the lobes. So this part, which lies anterior to the central sulcus, is the frontal lobe. The part posterior to the central sulcus is the parietal lobe. So parietal lobe lies above the posterior rami of the lateral sulcus and the second imaginary line. Now this part, which lies behind the first imaginary line or posterior to the first imaginary line, is the occipital lobe, and the part that is left over, that is the part inferior to the lateral sulcus to the second imaginary line, and the lower half of the first imaginary line is the temporal lobe. Clear? So we have discussed the lobes. See, the frontal lobe lies anterior to the central sulcus, above the posterior ramus of the lateral sulcus. The parietal lobe lies behind the central sulcus. Temporal lobe lies below the posterior ramus of the second sulcus and the imaginary line. The occipital lobe lies behind the vertical line, joining the parieto-occipital sulcus and pre-occipital notch, which is our first imaginary line. Now coming to insula. So there is a central lobe which is known as insula. So if we talk about insula right now, this is the insula. So basically what happened during development, all these lobes, they grew at a faster rate. So this insula, it got overshadowed by these lobes. In insula we have a circular sulcus. So this is our circular sulcus. Then we have 2 short gyri and 1 long gyri. Okay, and this is the central sulcus of the insula. Am I clear? This is the circular sulcus. There are 2 short gyri, 1 long gyrus and a central sulcus, and middle cerebral vessels pass through this insula. So this we have talked about the 5th lobe. Let's see if we can identify. This is the frontal lobe, which is anterior to the central sulcus. This is the parietal lobe, which is posterior to the central sulcus. This is the occipital lobe, which lies behind the first imaginary line, and this is the temporal lobe. This is the insula. Again, frontal lobe, parietal lobe, occipital lobe, temporal lobe in the superior lateral surface. Now coming to the medial surface, we can see that this is the occipital lobe, this is the temporal lobe, this is the parietal lobe, and this is the frontal lobe. Coming to the inferior view, we can see that this is the frontal lobe, this is the occipital lobe, and this is the temporal lobe. Clear? And this lies our insula.